Hey, did you know that about 200,000 people are diagnosed with sickle cell disease in the United States each year? Now, this is treated with regular blood transfusions, but that means donors gotta step up. We talked to Dr. David O from Hoxworth Blood Center about the need for blood here in the tri-state, and this is what we found.
Sickle cell disease is a major issue for African Americans specifically. About 1 in 10 to 12 African Americans will actually have sickle cell trait. And most African Americans, I think, know somebody who has sickle cell disease. So it's very important for African Americans to come out and donate blood and to help other patients that are in need.
Charmel, you're a mom who has 2 children with sickle cell disease. From a lifestyle standpoint, what does that mean for you?
A lot of appointments, a lot of hospital stays, a lot of worrying about what the day is going to be like, and what's going to happen next.
The purpose of this conversation is to lay out in very clear terms the necessity for African Americans to donate blood for sickle cell. Why is it so important?
Sickle cell disease patients who need transfusions often need red cells that are matched for red cell antigens beyond ABO typing. So it's most likely that we would be able to find blood that would be compatible for those patients from African American donors. Oftentimes with sickle cell patients, we perform a procedure called transfusion exchange, red cell exchange. And we actually will remove red cells that they have that contain the sickle hemoglobin and replace it with donated blood. And that often will require, for kids, up to 8 to 10 units, and for adults, up to a dozen units. So it's very critical that we find blood that's compatible for them. The best donors will be other African Americans, and so it really will help in terms of the African American community for individuals to come out and donate blood.
The whole notion of getting more African Americans to donate blood for circumstances like that, how important is that for you?
Very. My kids' lives depend on it. They have to have blood transfusions every 4 weeks just to live a normal life. Like, by normal, I mean to go to school every day, to not be absent because of pain crisis, to not be too tired to walk to the bus stop. For them to excel in this world, they need blood donations. There's no cure for sickle cell disease. And without them, I don't know how long they will survive.
As you just heard, there's a lot on the line with this issue. If you or someone you know want to participate in the 3rd annual Walk or Run for Sickle Cell, it's happening September 9th. Registration is at 8 a.m. The walk starts at 9. All the proceeds will go to people with sickle cell. Now, to get more information about donating blood, go to hoxworth.org.